about the relationship between business and human rights. This is a conversation we probably wouldn't have been having 10 years ago, and we certainly wouldn't have been having 25 years ago. The terms didn't go together, but the world is changing, and it's a real tribute to all of you for being here to allow yourself to think about these issues. I want to push and say something about what's happening and try to generate a conversation. My perspective is as somebody who's worked in these human rights vineyards for a long time as an activist, and now for 3 years working for Hillary Clinton as a government official. And what I want to talk about is what I see as emerging rules of the road for a global economy that's changing very quickly, and where the role of issues like the environment and governance and human rights are becoming increasingly vital, both in terms of doing business in a profitable way, but also doing it in the right way. I'm going to try to do 3 things, and I'm going to do them pretty quickly. I want to say something about the global context, the context in which I work. I want to say something about elements of the human rights discussion in different parts of the business world, and then I want to say just a few words about how this relates to the investment and the community that you represent. President Obama has said that we are engaging in the world with friends and foes, and it's a principled engagement. I'm very proud to serve in this administration, but really proud to be a representative of the U.S. government. We really are the gold standard, and as I travel the world, I see how much people in the world look to us for leadership. They look to us for leadership because of what we represent as a country. It's the pursuit of human rights, the attention to individual liberty and freedom is something that's part of the American brand. It's part of who we are as a people, and people all over the world recognize that, and they aspire to be in our midst. The Obama Doctrine assumes that we will engage in the world with friend and foe, but we'll do it in a principled way. Human rights and democracy is part of what we do as a government, and it's certainly part of what I do every day. We also believe that this is not a question of American values or American standards. There is a universal standard contained in the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. It's one standard for all. And as Hillary Clinton keeps saying, and I say, we aim to lead by example. It's not just about others, it's also the way we treat each other and the way we deal with these issues in our home. And I'm very proud, again, of the things we've done in that regard. And finally, our belief is that change occurs from within. We were talking at dinner about how much influence does the U.S. really have in a place like Egypt or in China or Russia.